I think we're all finding solace in the fact that the Earth is having a 5-minute breather from full throttle global warming. It's a lovely thing to see nature flourishing again. Obviously we've got the dolphins and the whales returning to the crystal canals of Venice. Eagles soaring once again in the skies of London. What a sight that is, majestic creatures. We've got the open air in New Delhi no longer polluted, but pollinated by butterflies. Millions of them. And the lions have returned to New York. They're not jaywalking though, of course not. Fantastic images there. I think that was the Daily Mail that posted those, so thank you so much. And happy Earth Day to creatures big and small.
Happy Earth Day.
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 Happy Earth Day from me and Louie, the kitten.
Happy Earth Day.
Very lucky to have a garden like this, to be able to enjoy this sort of weather in. Counting the blessings today. Happy Earth Day.
Being down in the countryside for quarantine has really made me appreciate how nice it is to be outside, to be surrounded by this, rather than being in a flat in London.
First time in my life where I think it's pretty obvious that the Earth is actually healing. I think a big silver lining about all this is going to be the impact that it has on the planet.
The fact that the environment has been getting better, we're seeing less pollution, and that wildlife is sort of flourishing is a really positive outcome of a really difficult situation.
I think this time has really made us think about appreciating the world more, taking more time to think about the things that really matter.
And what a day it's been. Thought it'd be the perfect time to show you what we've been planting this year. Flowers are starting to blossom, dahlias, and the back we've got some mint. Be back in a few months when they're all ready to harvest.
Have a great Earth Day, everyone. Hopefully you are not enjoying the planet and you're inside. Stay there. Stay there.
The skies are cleaner, the air is cleaner, everything, hopefully, as you can see, the Earth is sorting itself out. So massive silver lining for all of this. The planet's in a better place than it was 6 weeks ago. Something we should all be grateful for. As bad as COVID is, if we fuck up the planet that we live on, we've got no hope.
Hi there. Yes, hello, this is Colin, the IT support man.
Hello, would you mind turning your screen the other way? It's no. Lucky I've just started because I help with all technical issues. I guess we can keep it like this, although it is my job to solve issues such as this.
Well, I think you've kind of created the first issue by calling me.
I've been told that you are the boss in charge, or one of the bosses, and I'm just calling to have
I'm building some rattan furniture, if I'm honest. I'm trying to put C into B using sort of 2-inch screws.
If you'd like to show me the blueprints for the rattan chair, then I would be more than happy to assist you with this building process. Oh, bloody hell. Right.
What the fuck are you doing?
I can just solve any problem there is that you may have, and I've been told that you have many problems.
I tell you what, man. I have coronavirus.
I can't solve that one, unfortunately. I've been given a job because of last week's stellar performance.
I don't think you solved much issues. I think you might have caused a few, but...
How are you at solving people's home Wi-Fi issues?
Yes, that is the particular problem that I'm best at.
Good, because I don't fucking have any Wi-Fi. Can you fix it for me?
I can send you some Wi-Fi in the mail. I would probably unplug everything and then plug all the wires into different appliances around the house.
Who hired you?
That's not important at this present time. Take the lead out of the washing machine and plug it into the toaster. Plug the kettle out and put it into the oven. Unfortunately, as this is not a technical issue, I cannot help you with this.
Didn't think so.
And then maybe throw your Wi-Fi box out the window, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go. Bye-bye. Thank you.
So, we're podcasting, something that should be a lot of fun. I'm doing it with Sam Fowler, mainly because Sam is just brilliant at MCing and keeping it all together. So I'm really excited to do it with him.
So I'm hearing that we've got a lot of UK podcasts, and then you've slid in with a nice little contrasting US one.
The point of this podcast actually is that we want to give a bit of an insight into our US operation, but really we want to just share some other interesting stories from American people that we know. So just to give you the kind of brief synopsis, I'm going to be hosting it with a young man called Will Hamnett, who is a effectively the US MD of Jungle Creations, who are another agency, and he's a Brit who's come over here to basically grow and run their US office. So we're both in quite a unique, similar situation, which I think means it could be quite interesting. We will host every episode, and then we'll have an interesting American guest from a variety of different verticals on each week that we will delve into and try and make it as entertaining and light-hearted as possible.
But what I will be doing is bringing some of the guests that I do know, other business leaders and people doing some pretty incredible things on to talk about everything. Stuff that maybe other people don't quite get to, maybe the questions that you've always wanted to ask, the real hard entrepreneur questions rather than the fluffy stuff.
The first guest we're going to have is a fascinating woman and client of ours called Dani Berkowitz from Thinks. I know we've interviewed CJ and some other members of the Thinks team. Dani actually runs their Leaders program, which is like their sort of grassroots ambassador program, but she's got a fascinating personal story. She's a Jewish lesbian who grew up in, I think, the south of the US, and when she left home she started selling sex toys door to door, and now she obviously works at a period-proof underwear brand. What we want is interesting human beings with interesting stories, not necessarily CEOs or senior, very, very kind of credible people, and trying to draw on those personal storytelling.
Really, we're looking at trying to understand why people take the risks that they take. Is it worth it? What are the paybacks? What are the downsides of it? What are the benefits of it? How do they deal with things like responsibility and delegation? That's really what the podcast is to get under the skin of these entrepreneurs, to understand why they make the decisions they make and how they feel about it.
And with that, I'm going to leave because you're boring me.
Good.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
You have to say goodbye. I can't hang up.